Every Nation Southern Africa Youth, what's good? My name is Katleo, and I'm excited to encourage you guys to stay the course over these December holidays. One of the ways to stay on God's course is the people you hang around with. Now imagine you're going on a hike, a very, very difficult hike, right? And it's also very high. The people you hike with is extremely important. If you're gonna hike with people who don't care about you, they're gonna walk on their own pace, you're gonna get tired, you're gonna need to rest, and they're almost gonna not care. They're just gonna keep walking, right? You wanna hike with the kind of people who are gonna push you, but who are also gonna understand you and support you. So when you really need to rest, when you're dying, they're gonna say, okay, you know what? He's tired. Let's stop. Let's rest, right? The people you hike with is extremely important. And same goes for life. The people we surround ourselves with is extremely important. God hasn't called you to live life alone. He's called you to live in community, to live around people who are going to strengthen you and encourage you in your walk with Christ. Now I want to read a verse to you. Proverbs 27 verse 17 says, "As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another." So I want you to think about this as you go into your holidays, right? Who are the people you're going to be spending time with? Who are the friends you're going to choose to hang around with? Do they sharpen you? Do they encourage you in your walk with God? Do they help you stay the course? Or do you spend time with them and then feel like, man, I feel like I don't feel as close to God. You are like influenced to do things you don't normally do, to speak in ways you don't normally speak, to think about things you don't normally think about that make you feel further from God. Then those are the friends you shouldn't be hanging out with. Hang around some people who are going to call you and lead you into God's purpose. Then the final thing is this. Ephesians 5 verse 8 says, "For at one time you were in darkness, but now you are light in the Lord. Walk as children of the light." God has called you to be a light. So while you're going to hang around some people who are going to strengthen you in your walk with Christ, when you hang around your friends who are far from God, know that God has called you to be a light in those spaces. So when you're in those spaces, you are light. You are influencing and encouraging people towards God.